Hey, you're listening to a brand new podcast episode of the Herschelle Saldanha show of It's All About People, where we learn from people who are doing great in their career. In this podcast episode, we have a financial freedom coach who is here to share his experience and knowledge so that you can become financially independent. So we welcome Vikas Deshmukh sir to this podcast.
Yeah, thank you, Herschelle. Actually, it's a been pleasure, from your side. You are taking this initiative to introduce peoples, and it's really wonderful thing. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And as you are helping many people to become financially independent. So how is your journey or how are you helping people so that they can become financially independent?
Actually, I will introduce myself. Myself, Vikas Deshmukh. I am a wealth coach. I am author. I am a cycling enthusiast. I started wealth creation in 2016 with passion to create financial fulfillment or create financial freedom in people's life. And the journey started with shares, mutual fund, portfolio management, and insurance. Now we have 700 plus people. We are managing 700 plus people's portfolio shares and mutual funds. My wife is also co-founder in that Sharmila, and we have two locations. One is in Sangamner, that is our native place, and one is in Nasik. And after coming Nasik, I found that people should get educated with the knowledge that we have. So the first ebook I have written and published, that is on journey to integrity, and this is my second ebook, which is second source, passive uh, income by investing. So this is the way we have chosen to help people with our knowledge and our expertise. They should able to create one sustainable passive income for their life. This was our main motto to write the book or ebook or something like that.
Yes, sir. And in this age right now, especially after COVID, the need for passive income has increased. If you see earlier, and according to one of the survey, it is told that three times openings of the demat account has been increased compared to that of last year. That means people are ready to invest or create a source of passive income. So right now, what are the best passive source of income that are there in the market, and how are they changing or differing from one source to another?
Yeah, it is very nice question. Actually, it is a heart of my ebook, that what are different types of passive incomes which we can generate the money. The first passive income source which people can get continuous flow of income, that is social media platforms. In social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you can create content with videos, or you can create videos with learnings for people and get monetize it from YouTube and Facebook or Insta. So this is also one of the good passive income this thing source. Then the second one is very important: creating digital product, like you see Canva or Byju's or any other website based or system based application which runs independently on web base, and that is generating continuous income without your presence. That is also a good passive income source. Then the third one is, which is very important, share or equity. Equity is also a very important passive income source, because you don't have to monitor it daily. You can take a long term, or you can take dividend based equity. Dividend based equity is good for not to look at the baselining equity. You just take periodic dividends on it. So this is also one passive income source. Then royalties. royalties on like music, then art, or bloggers get royalties paid. Then you can write ebooks, or you can create books and put it on Amazon, and that also gives you royalty based income. Then one more thing for the retired person or the person who is having good capital, mutual fund, systematic withdrawal plan, which is the lump sum amount is deposited in mutual fund, and every month you will get paid in your account. So that is systematic withdrawal plan. That is also a good source of passive. Then gold is again a passive income source, like gold ETFs, gold bonds, physical gold, or you can trade in gold. That is also a good form of passive income. Then one more important and very largely used by various peoples, portfolio management. Portfolio management is something like that. You have money, you give it to knowledgeable person. They are with systems, they are with their process, and they handle your capital in such a way. In a long journey, you will get good return on your investment. So that is also a good source of passive income. One more thing is that automated tradings. Nowadays, algo trading and automated trading is getting boom because people after COVID they don't want to do it, sit and do personal tradings. So they try to take it from automated trading. So these are various ways to create passive incomes. So anyone can sitting at home can do it.
Yes, sir. So that is the main important thing that many people are looking for right now. How they can create a secondary source of income apart from their job. Because we know as a normal person, they have that routine of 9 to 6. And after that, they do not get any time, or maybe they're stressed out, or they do not have much energy to invest in certain market. So is there a way, or is it possible that a person just going through a job can become financially independent just by investing in some stock market, or it could be any passive income source, so that he can be stabilized or his family can be stable?
Yes, yes, sure. Nowadays, SEBI authorized like big. Previously, before COVID, it was like you should have 20 lakhs or 50 lakhs for portfolio management. Nowadays, there are advisory portfolios. Advisory portfolios start from 2,50,000, and fees is also very less comparative to previous portfolio management, which was for 20 lakhs or 50 lakhs. So this way also you can create your passive income. But before that, I would like to tell you four factors or six factors actually one should consider before doing any passive income. Let it be shares, gold, or anything like that. First factor is you need to educate yourself. Education is important in regards to risk, how much money you require, what are the legal these things. Because see, sometimes things happens like in quick money, people get cheated. So you have to, you look into certain ways where you should, able to discover that the thing is proper and legitimate for you. So education to investor, it is very important. Then second part is you need to set goals. How much you require per month? 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Accordingly, you need to rework on your investment and you can go ahead. Then access your resources. See, sometimes passive income happens like this in share. You have some rally going on, everything is going up, you get money. But after a certain time, there is the bear market coming. When shares will come down, that time you will not get that much money. So you need to manage your resources. That you should not able to, only based on this income only your family or something is related, then it will be very problematic situation. This is second source. This is passive income. You need to treat it like that only. Then choose passive income stream. On your risk basis, you can go for say SWP like mutual funds. They are very safe, secure, and longevity is there. Shares is always up and down. If there is a risk involved with market corrections and market related risks. So you have to choose your passive income stream very wisely, or you can start like web applications or anything which is suitable to you, that you can start with the small thing and then regularly updating. You can go for a bigger action. Then one more thing, monitor and optimization. Monitoring and optimization, sometimes in portfolio management we see there is we entered at certain level of market, and market give us a good chance to enter again in second phase. So we have to monitor and optimize our these things according to our chosen. The bottom line, what we say, if we chosen portfolio, then we have to get ready for deposit the second deposits if needed. If market corrects and we get a opportunity to reinvest, then we should be able to do that also. That is monitoring and optimizing your team. And the last thing, taking action. Many people listen to podcast videos, and every day they go through Facebook and all that, but they procrastinate things. Here in any passive income, you need to start with something. Start with small videos, uploading it on the, and then contents go on increasing. You can evaluate your videos. Then in the period of time, you create many videos or many this thing educational content, and it will get boosted in that journey. So these are 6 points very important before starting any second source or any passive income. Uh, which is, we can say, foundation of passive income. So this is the thing.
Yes, yes, sir. So if you see right now the total investment, I mean, yes, sir. So right now in India, the total GDP contribution from mutual funds, or it could be from the market, is 12%. And if you compare the same data with the world, it is not that great, or it is very less. And we also know when you are investing in the market, or it could be mutual funds, stocks, bonds, so there are some risk that we have to take. So what are the risk factors that are there right now in the market, and how can we come across them so that we can be a smart investor?
Yeah, very important questions, because every time I see people, they jump in the system, they don't know the things, and they lose their money. So you have to be very calculative in the second source of passive income in regards with 4 5 things, which is cost. How much cost is involved? Sometimes people invest too much money in the beginning, and they don't know the risk and all that, and they get their investment gets hampered. Sometimes people invest with the people whose sharing is very high, or the commission is very high. The cost of creating passive income should be analyzed or optimized with 4 5 different passive income streams. Then the second one, very important thing, lack of control. You should have control on your investment or underlying projects. Like if you are starting YouTube channel, you should have all controls to yourself. Sometimes people give control to digital marketing or other content creator, and that time your content might be get copied or something like that. So lack of control should not be there. You should have control on your, like investments also, which are also. You should have regular optimization and control in your hand. Potential conflict of interest. Sometimes what happens, banks giving, previously banks were giving good returns, good interest. Now banks are not offering good returns. Mutual fund from last few years doing better than banks. So this also you have to think and switch in between passive income. unlimited. Then one more, like the thing we should control or we should take care, that is flexibility. How much flexible is underlying object, like underlying things that like we have two examples, like we put the same video on YouTube and Insta and Facebook on website. So there should be a flexibility of doing parallel things, like one content you put on Insta, that has to be modified and put on the Facebook also, or this thing also, like your podcast also. So we have to have that flexibility in creating any passive income, any streams. That flexibility has to be there, and risk involved. It has to be a calculated risk, and the person who is starting any passive source or any second source, we can call it, has to be aware of the risk involved in this investment. So these are basically 5 points that are very important. One should always take care of doing any this thing, passive income stream.
Yes, sir. I do believe that having control in your investment is one of the important thing, because today, if you see everyone, they randomly invest because someone told them to invest in stock market, and they do not know the rules about it. And because of that, we see every time our friends or someone tells ki, okay, they have lost the money or they have not got the returns as expected. And because of that, they try to switch to different kinds of investments right now. And in this world, there are automated investments which are rising, like forex trading, or it could be similar platforms of that, and many other platforms like real estate, or it could be stocks, bonds, mutual funds, etc. So when it comes to overall of your asset management, so what are the risks that are coming, and how as an investor we can have that knowledge so that we can be better and we can aim or we can get the things that we want to do in our life?
So first thing is in you can say the risk. Risk is involved in market or something like that. But highly speculative things like forex trading and all that, taking big position sizing, or if you don't know the things and then also you are doing the things in that. So that I explained in the first part, no? We have discussed how to get started, like educate yourself, set your goals, optimizing your. This is the same thing. You have to do all the steps before getting started of any investment in passive income stream or in second source. Whatever you do, you have to monitor and optimize, take action, choose passive income stream correctly, asset like access your resources. Like one resource is completed, then you start with the second. Suddenly if you switch the job, or you left your active income and then you rely on passive income, this is also one risk. So these are the risks, like you have to take. And one more thing, SEBI registrations or legality, you have to check every time. That is also a main concern, because quick rich schemes are always available in the markets. So that thing you have to be very careful, because sometimes they say the banks give interest 7% per year, and some people in market nowadays also we get to know that 7% per month they offer. So this is like traps. People lose money in that, tend to lose money, and it is not legal also. So legality, say the registration, authorizations, or liability of the person who is handling your money, that has to be controlled and checked thoroughly, and then you have to go ahead. And one more thing, which is very important, so after analyzing risk, you need to contact your financial advisor, who is working from 5 to 6 years in the same field with the same instruments he is working. You need to take advice from him. So financial matters need to be checked with the person who is in that field. That is very, very important.
Yes, sir. So checking up with a financial advisor is one important thing, But today people are again scared ki, okay, if I give my money to someone else, then he might make a fraud or some kind of speculations that people are making. And that is why people are scared to give money to someone because of the online frauds and so many other things. So what is your standpoint on how people should be able, I mean, how people can spend their money or invest their money along with a financial advisor such that both can have a mutual benefit?
The first thing is very important that this whatever your passive income, you need to check with your financial advisor whether this is managed by a professional or the group of people which are well educated in the markets and they are from 10 to 15 years in the systems. So this is very important to check, background of the person who is handling the money. So then you need to check the liquidity, whether they have some locking period or hidden agenda behind that, how much money is locked for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. That then check for the tax efficiency. When you check tax efficiency, you will get to the thing is that the legitimate thing is approved by a government. It has to be taxable. Sometimes people says it is non-taxable, it is tax-free, so people go behind that. That is also one more thing. You have to check with your financial. Then one more thing, diversification. Diversification of asset class like debt, equity, and hybrid things happens in mutual funds. So you have to keep switching as per the market conditions. This thing also you need to check with your these things financial advisor. Then management fee, how much that management is going to charge you? Is it 6 monthly, half yearly, or yearly basis, and how much is the percentage, and how much return we can expect from that investment. This is also very important thing. And analyze the market risk. As I told you that there are some points where people get opportunity to reinvest the things. So initially, if you have say example 20 lakhs of investment and you are interested in portfolio, so we suggest people that right now invest only 10 lakhs. If we get good correction or good rates, we will again shift that 10 lakhs into same portfolio. So these are the things you need to check with this thing, your financial advisor. And that's it. These are the things like main bullet points you have to take care while you are doing any passive investment or any type of investment you have in matter.
Yes, sir. So that's really well said regarding how we can have a mutual benefit with the financial advisor, and then we can improve our portfolio. And yes, sir, for this episode, we have discussed a lot of points right now from regarding how we can start our financial freedom journey. And I hope the listeners who are listening till the end will take a step today and remove that one factor, that is procrastination. That is, they will start investing by today or when they have the dream, the income that they want, so that they can also become financial freedom like you, sir. So, anyways, thank you, sir, for this opportunity and for your time to share your valuable
Thank you,
information today.
Thank you very much. Giving me also opportunity to present myself because people should get educated with this. So my mission is to educate and help people in financial things to make their life financially free. So financially free life is good for everyone. So you don't have any burden of finance. So thank you very much for giving me also opportunity to present myself.